Alright, now that you've encrypted your USB stick, whether you've encrypted a volume or the whole thing, you're going to want to know how to use it. First thing you need to know is that you're going to have TrueCrypt installed on any machine that you want to get to the encrypted data with. And this is actually great for security because if somebody picks up your USB drive, plugs it in, they can, and I will show you, see that there's that text file here, but if they try to open it, it's going to take forever and ever and ever, I will tell you that. But when it finally comes up, it's going to come up as a bunch of random data that doesn't mean anything. So this is great for security. If you lose that USB stick, that's fine, the data is encrypted. It doesn't mean anything to anyone. Secondly, with this, it's going to require a password. So say they do have TrueCrypt on their machine, they can sit there and try to get into it all they want, but without the password, it's not really going to go anywhere. So that is what this looks like at the moment. This is probably going to refuse to get out of my way. And I'm going to let this load just so that I can show you. It may take a minute, it usually does. But this is just going to come up as a bunch of gibberish. Okay, or it's going to go away. That's fine too. So I'm going to show you now how to get to the information without it looking like gibberish. You're going to click Mount, and it's going to ask for that password, which is good. Alright, now when you mount this, it's basically going to create what looks like a second USB drive. So here's the original, and here's what is our second one now. And this right here is what's living in example.txt. Example.txt is working much like a folder, and I have dragged this here into it. And you'll see I can get to the information. All I did was create a text file and call it test. But I could literally drag just about anything in here. I could drag, let's see, what do we have? Alright, how about this picture? So I could drag a picture in here, perhaps, if Windows will do that for me. And this works very much like a folder. You can drag things right into it. They're encrypted. So let's say you've opened this up and you've decided to perhaps edit it. I'm going to edit this information, so test file here. I am working on this file. File, save, boom, still in that folder. You can work with it all you like. Let's say you're done working with this and you decide that you want to come over here to your USB stick, and this is something that's not encrypted. That's the beauty of having this little container here, this little volume. Everything that's encrypted is in there. But let's say you just plugged your USB drive in and you didn't open up TrueCrypt, but you wanted to get to the other things on here. Well, this folder here isn't encrypted, and I can open that up and use it as much as I want to. And if I had other things, you know, in here that weren't encrypted, I can use them. But the only way to use the encrypted files is to mount that drive and then use them here. Now let's say you're all done with your data. You did what you needed to do. All you need to do is hit dismount, and you can see that G drive is gone. So again, the unencrypted file remains, the encrypted file does remain, and again, if I open this right now, it's just going to look like a bunch of gibberish, which is, again, great for security. And that's all you have to do to use your data. So enjoy your encrypted USB stick, and you can feel safe now. Have a great one.